No, only being able to eat 14 foods is not my whole personality.
It's definitely scary when that kind of stuff happens.
And rolls, and then we've got...
I tried a new food.
My food tends to get pretty boring and repetitive because I can only eat 14 foods, so I pretty much eat the exact same thing every single day, and whenever I go grocery shopping, I always buy the same thing. So it's really exciting for me when I get to shop or cook for other people because I do really like cooking and I love food. The preparation for having people over tomorrow starts today. No, only being able to eat 14 foods is not my whole personality, but having such a limited diet and reacting to so many things in my daily life and having the chronic conditions that I have does affect every single aspect of my life. So this weekend, I'm going to take you along for my whole weekend, and I need to go to 4 different stores, so let's go to Costco first.
I'm at Costco. I won't lie, when I was driving here, I haven't had this in so long, and like I used to get it all the time, but I started just like, feeling really lightheaded, and I sort of like feel my chest like get tight as if like my blood pressure's low and my body's trying to spike my heart rate to get it back up again. And so I don't know if I was reacting to something. I don't really know what I could be reacting to because I just went for a walk this morning. I didn't even eat anything. So I'm hoping that that's done now and that I'll feel fine. I usually don't go down any of the aisles, but because I'm having people over and I actually get to potentially buy some fun stuff for other people, I'm doing some exploring, seeing what I can find. What I really came here for. I am going to Trader Joe's and Target right now. It happened one more time, like the flare-up thing happened one more time when I was driving from Costco to here. But it's so weird because I have no clue what it could be. And usually when something like this happens, when I'm having a flare-up, and I'm reacting to something, I tend to feel like exhausted and drained of energy, but I surprisingly have a lot of energy. So I'm trying not to think too much about it because I could just try and fixate on it all day, trying to figure it out and not figure it out. So I'm just trying to, do what's best for my body, and hopefully it is done now. It's definitely scary when that kind of stuff happens, especially when I'm alone and I'm in the car and I'm not at home. And I know nothing bad is going to happen, but my mind is just very quick to get anxious and spiral. So some of the things that I always do that really help in those moments to help me, because I know that my biggest enemy in those moments is my anxiety, because I know that the anxiety and the stress will only make me feel worse and make the reaction worse. So I first just take deep breaths. I always just try and slow my breathing, really focus on breathing in and out, and that helps me just stay present and realize, okay, I'm fine, nothing bad is happening. And then I also just put on music so that I'm focusing on the lyrics rather than trying to focus and hyperanalyze on what's happening in my body and try and spiral in my brain. And then the third thing I do is call someone so that I can just be talking to somebody and feel like I have somebody there, and not talk about what's happening, but just talk about anything else to keep my mind off of it. I got a little snack for right now. Even though I'm not hungry, I feel like my body might need some food, something little after all of that.
It's time for a haul. Also, I take back what I said earlier about having energy. I kind of don't anymore, so that was very short-lived, which is honestly very expected for having a flare-up. First store I went to was Costco. I pretty much only went to buy mahi-mahi, which is the fish I usually eat, and I buy it frozen from Costco. They sell these great packs, so I got 4 of these. I didn't really find anything else there that I wanted to get, but then I went to Target. I needed some disposable cups for tomorrow. And then I got my snack. I got raspberries, but I ate them already. And then I saw this really, really cute mug, and I just decided to get it because it's cute and I didn't feel good, so I thought this might make me feel better. I don't even know how much it was, and it doesn't even say. And then I attempted to go to Trader Joe's, but the one thing I needed they didn't have, so I'll just go tomorrow. But I did then go to Whole Foods and I got some cut watermelon for tomorrow. I got some limes and I got a cucumber. And then I also got a watermelon. I took the advice that everyone gave me on what to look for a sweet watermelon. They didn't have a lot of options, but one that's heavy, they said, for its size, dark, has like these sunspots, and hollow. I didn't really check. Oh yeah, that sounds hollow. So I guess we'll cut this open later and actually see if it's good. And here's my outfit for today. I'm wearing these Lululemon bike shorts and then this like cropped hoodie thing from Aritzia. And then these are the socks I wear every day. They're actually compression socks. I really don't like the full length compression socks. And I also find that I mostly just need the compression around my ankles. So I wear these, which are from the brand 2XU. They're actually an active wear brand for athletes, and they're meant for compression for things like recovery and performance. But I actually just love them, and they're really great because I am so active as well. I ended up going to a different Trader Joe's and I found my green beans. I literally got 7 of them and that is all I got. I've been needing to get a car wash for a few weeks now and I just never got around to it. So I finally went today, and when I got there, there was more than an hour and a half wait. So they just told me to come back in a couple of hours. So I went to a different Trader Joe's. A bunch of people have commented that I should try yellow watermelon, but I haven't been able to find it. And so when I just walked into this store and I saw it, I had to buy it and try it. So let's try it. Interesting. It just tastes like a less sweet version of watermelon. I think I definitely just like regular watermelon a lot better. Yeah, the yellow watermelon kind of made my stomach hurt. I didn't have that much, but I don't know if it was the fruit itself or if it was just because, I don't know, clearly I'm having a flare up from this morning, even though I've felt mostly better since then. But I'll just stick with my regular pink watermelon. Technically, I tried a new fruit. I always try and read on my Kindle instead of going on my phone before I go to bed. And right now I'm reading Betting on You by Lynn Painter, and I'm almost done and I like it, but I think I definitely like literary fiction more. Probably my favorite author, or just the author that I've liked so many books from, is Catherine Center. Her books are more literary fiction, but they do usually have a subplot of romance, which I think I like better. So if you have any good recommendations for books, let me know down below. It is Sunday now. I went to the farmer's market this morning with my dad and we went for a long walk and then ended at the farmer's market. And now I need to clean my whole apartment as I do on Sundays. I alternate weeks. I do everything weekly, but then washing my sheets and specifically mopping the floors, I do every other week. This week is mopping floor week, and I don't know if that's worse or better than having to wash my sheets. I'm also making some ice in my ice maker right now because I realized I didn't have any in the freezer and people might want ice. I personally don't really like ice. I'll have a link below where you can see all the cleaning products I use because I have spent a long time figuring out which products work best for me. I use all unscented products and then I try and opt for things that have less harsh chemicals in them as well. I'm pretty much done cleaning. My eczema on my hands always flare up when I clean. So maybe I should start wearing gloves, but I'm allergic to latex, so maybe I'll have to find non-latex gloves that don't have any powder in them as well. I changed my outfit. Everything is from Aritzia. My skin is also really irritated because I tried a new sunscreen and my skin did not really react well to it. So I'm just gonna leave my house like this. I just put moisturizer on and then hopefully it'll calm down when I get back and then I can put sunscreen and everything else on. Back from picking up the sushi. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I'm so excited for this. I just cut open the watermelon that I chose yesterday and I'm actually so pleasantly surprised with myself. I feel like I did a pretty good job. The sushi's in the fridge and I've got quite a bit of work to do, schoolwork and then just like work, as well as I still have to fold all the laundry that I cleaned and put my clean set of sheets on my bed. So I've got quite a bit of stuff to do, but I still have a few hours before everyone comes. If you saw a couple weeks ago, I went to Sephora and got a bunch of new products, but my skin had been acting up recently, so I have been trying each one out slowly to see if I react to it and if it's good for my skin and if I like it. And so this little pile over here is the ones that I've tried but have yet to decide yet. This is really good, but I can't tell. Yesterday I thought it might be irritating my skin, but it's been fine the few days before, so I think I'm just going to give it a couple more days. And this, the Day Styling Cream and Taming Wand, I'm actually obsessed with the applicator and with the product itself, and it smells so good, but every time I use it I kind of get a headache, so I'm not sure if the smell's giving me a headache, but because I like it so much, I really want to keep giving it a chance, so I'm giving it a couple more tries. I actually just used some, even though I didn't really need to, but just to test it out.
Losing to him. You didn't hear?
Okay, everyone's about to get here, but I just finished setting up. So I've got some watermelon, and then this is everything to make hand rolls, and then we've got the rest of the sushi over there, and then I have my little plate of fish and cucumber over here.